Dating Pangulong.Rodrigo Duterte bumisita sa Malacañang para kausapin si Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. hinggil sa naging pag-uusap nito kamakailan kay Chinese President Xi Jinping sa China. Ayon kay Presidential Communications Office Secretary Cheloy Garafil, natalakay din sa nasabing pulong ang iba pang isyu. Nagbigay din ng advice ang dating Pangulo kay Pangulong Marcos.
What's the situation in the China Sea or West Philippine Sea, I'd like to call it. So lahat na yung one is yung bakit wala pa yung matagal yung code of conduct. It's becoming a very big issue. I do not want trouble for my country, but whether we like it or not, however, on which side you are, it would not be good for my country to be in a state of violence. So it talk about the arbitral ruling itself, and then the code of conduct, and yung other side, yung mga marine resources. Let us first be sure that we have the access. And I'm most interested in the exploitation of the natural resources. Para sa akin, kung if it's without touching on the validity of who's the real owner, takes time, we can start the talks. But I'm most interested in the extraction of the natural resources.
Sir, di ba po sinabi niyo before, dalawang beses niya, April and October, and then President Xi said could mean trouble. What if he says again that...
Then I will think about it. I will just keep it to myself first, because at that stage, nothing would really be a very significant development. But once we have set the agenda, I talk first about jurisdiction, the COC, and the exploitation of the natural resources of my country, since as far as I'm concerned, we own it. So that is my position. We still own what we are claiming.
Sir, but what prompted you to decide that now is the time to discuss the arbitral?
Well, good as any other time, but remember, I have about 2 more years plus months left. It's about time that we start talking. Panahon na. Ilang buwan na lang ako dyan.
Walang specific incident, sir, that triggered you because...
No, yung ako sabi ko, that was a marine incident or accident, if you may, after an investigation. But there was an incident, meaning to say it happened there, but that would not be a reason for us to be belligerent and start challenging them in their own turf, kasi sabi nila kanila daw. So they are resisting everybody or anybody's presence there because they said that they own it. Now, if you insist that you own it and you start to implement the law, papaya kayong China niyan. China, the convenient way of answering it would be, why are you imposing rules on us when we own the land? When we own the sea and we are in control of that body of water.
Sir, does it mean, sir, that we accept the China position? Hindi naman.
No, because we cannot accept that. We are not allowed to accept that China owns it because of the arbitral ruling. And even before, we were claiming it. Pag-asa has been there for 74 years. 1974 rather. We already claimed Pag-asa and occupied. That's why there's a base there. But I'd like to assure also, I would not allow any foreign troops. I do not want trouble. Not the Chinese, not the Koreans, not the Americans, not anybody else, except Filipino troops.
Mayor, pag-uusapan niyo rin ba yung sa nangyari sa Recto Bank?
Well, sabi ko nga, one of the things, but the more important is the DOC, the ownership, the COC, plus yung mineral na makuha dyan. And they have proposed a 60-40. Okay na para sa akin. But that could be a later topic if we have time.
60 Philippines.
Of course, 60 in favor of our country.
Sinabi niyo po na you will not allow foreign troops. Ang context po ba nito, yung statement ng US that they will position some of their arms?
No, I will not allow missiles
Yun po yung context.
with nuclear warheads. It is not. The reason is it is not allowed under our constitution to be placing nuclear weapons here.
Sir, are you responding to the US statement that
No, I'm responding to all. Not only the Americans, Russians, China. I will not allow the deployment of nuclear warheads because it is not allowed by our constitution, and I do not want it.
Yung COC, do you have a deadline?
Again,
COC po yung Code of Conduct, do you have a deadline within this year?
I said that that's why I'm going there. They're delaying it, and it's causing so many incidents. And one day, it will one mistake, a miscalculation there, and mahirap na bawian niya.
Mayor, sino yung day na nagde-delay? Sino po yung nagde-delay para lang klaro?
It could be China. Nobody else is asking us to wait.
Sir, we'll let you go na ayaw na nila or you want pa?
Sige, ano pa? Bakit ka nakatingin sa akin? Wala na? Dito. Ma'am.
Hi, sir. I'm
Hi,
Chana.
ma'am.
Sir, can you tell us, during your bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping, how did you invoke the PCA ruling po?
Okay. Mabuti tinanong mo yan. Sabi ko, Mr. President, I am here. But one of the purposes, nandiyan sila lahat, cabinet members. One of the purposes, the most important is I am reiterating the arbitral award in our favor. So we have a miscommunication earlier, then we arrived at a consensus, then finally we agreed to talk. That is why I came here for the first time. Sabi ko, your statement was, I made my statement regarding the arbitration even during the first visit. Sabi ko, I am here to reiterate because your answer, your response was, we will do it peacefully. And I said, agreed, of course. Now I am asking you, how do we talk and solve the problem peacefully? Yan ang sinabi ko, nandiyan sila lahat. And the military was present. Puro military man si Secretary and all of them. Sabi niya, you know, our statement was, we will not budge. Ano? Ayaw namin pag-usapan kasi amin yan. We own the property. Why should we talk to you? Parang ganun. Pero almost in whisper.
And what was your response, sir, when President Xi said that they will not budge?
Well, sabi ko, it will remain a problem. It will be, a torn. It's like a short thumb that sticks out painfully every day. Wala, nag-ship siya. Ako naman, out of courtesy, sabi ko, well, I will not maybe insist on your answer now. I am not satisfied with your answer, but I will not ask for any other answer. I'll just remain where I am when I started, considering that you are under stress by the incidents dito sa Hong Kong. May problema sila eh. So mainit ang ulo niyan. So i-timing mo. The art of diplomacy, yung palaro-laro ka. Mga tao na matayan ng anak o hiniwalayan ng girlfriend niya, ay mainit talaga ang ulo niya.
So, sir, since President Xi is not budging po and they do not acknowledge the ruling, what is your next move?
Covadis, Philippines. Covadis. If I go to war, you must all agree with me that we will go to war. Because, you know, it will be the end of our civilization. They just tell me. If we go to war, we go to war. If we die, we all die. If we are defeated, which is really... Now, can America save us? Is America ready to go to war? Pag pinaputok ko yung isang barko dyan, the missiles would be like, it will rain on us. Is America ready to? Sabihin mo, if I go now to the Spratly Islands or whatever, paputukan ko ng, sabihin ko sa Navy, basagin mo yung isang barko nila or maritime itong Coast Guard nila. Pag sumabog yan, pagtanong ako, pakitanong ng Amerikano, if that scenario would happen suddenly, are you ready also to send you like rain to China?
Sir,
Madali lang man. It's easy to say na you enforce maritime laws. Ako ang may-ari, magpunta ka dyan sa Manila Bay tapos sabihin mo sa akin na hindi ako makapagpangisda dyan.
sir,
Hindi, because they're claiming it as their own. And ang masama dyan, they are claiming it as their historical right. And they have the control over the property. Yan ang problema natin. Kung ano, makatulong kayo by suggesting, is there any other suggestion? Or have you heard of any sane solution short of going to war? With China saying, we will not budge. That was the interpretation. May interpreter. Nakikinig kami lahat. So yung ano niyo sa China, mamili lang kayo. So stop this nonsense about going there. That's the all foolishness yung opposition. Ang the option is, kung atin, kunin natin. Kunin natin. But are we ready to go to war? I declare war. I'll go to Congress. I will ask their permission. I will go there. I will ask that they assemble jointly and allow me 5 minutes to talk about it. Nandiyan na. Sinabi na sa atin. Kayong nandyan, ewan ko if there was any member of Congress present there. When Xi Jinping said, we will not budge. So what's the next? But tanong mo sa akin, so what's the next? Your question is as good as mine. Anong gawin natin? What is the next step? Seize the property? By what means? On bendedness? Ano? Yan ang mahirap na. Kaninong problema to? Hindi ko to problema. Sino nag-atras? Tanginang derosaryo na yan. Eh may stand-off noon eh. O ay nag-abogado itong Amerika. Ay atras na lang. Tayo umatras, ang China hindi. May tanong ko kay President Xi Jinping, bakit hindi kayo umatras? Sabi niya, estupido ka pala. Propiedad ko to, tapos patrasin mo ako, ano ka? Swerte ka? Ganon rin ang sagot niya. Well, hindi niya sagutin ako ng ganon. But in his mind, ito na ito gago. Pinapaalis ako sa aking swimming pool. Doon ka sa Pacific Ocean, malawak yan. Huwag dito. If you want, you can claim the entire... Ako, I have plans also of my own. The Sulu Sea is ours. I will never budge also. Away na. Ngayon, pagka panahon din, magpapatrol-patrol din ako dyan. Well, hindi naman sure po, but just to show that that's mine. I mean, I would rather announce that wala akong compromise dyan. Magkagera na tayo ng magkagera. It's around several countries, but Sulu Sea is ours. Kaya na pinanganan Sulu eh. Hindi ako atras dyan. Diyan yung away. Kasi diyan ako mag-blockade ng balang araw. Hindi, wala akong wala na akong, we will not budge also. Di magka-upakada, di wala tayong magawa. Total, I will ask media to go with the expeditionary force. Isang barko kayo tapos, sabihin ko na lang sa Navy natin, putasan mo na lang yan. Yan ang problema nito mga yawa na ito. Sige, tanong, go to China to. Nandoon na nga ako ilang beses na eh. Baka sabihin pa ni Xi Jinping, putang ina mo, sampalin kita. Ilang beses na kita sinagot. Sinabi ko na sa iyong amin yan. Kasi kung ako tanungin mo, gano'n ang sagot na kita. Magsabi ka yung solusi, putang ina. Padre, umuwi ka na, baka masampal kita. Amin yan. Kaya ang pangalan niyan, solusi. Nagkatitulo itong ears ko.
That's it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Ano pa? Oo, sige.
Hannah.
Walang magtindi ka.
Sir, one last. Sir, yung tungkol po sa appeal ni President Xi Jinping na total banning po ng online gaming po, ano po yung magiging position niyo dun sa POGO, sir?
We decide on to benefit the interest of my country. Maybe out of courtesy, I will listen to you. Pero I decide. I decide that we need it. Maraming mawalaan ng hanap buhay. Anyway, it's government control. Pag ito namang mga yawa kayo, pantay kayo ha, kayong mga concessionaire. Pag nagkamali kayo, hindi kayo mag-remit, isang non-remittance lang, you better close. Tapos mag-usap tayo. Kausapin ninyo yung, huwag ninyong mag-ooperate kayo. Itong gawin ko sa inyo, pupuntahan kita sa bahay mo at doon tayo mag-usap. Totoo yan. Baski sinong gambling road, walang pakialam kung sino ka. Ang aking backup, hindi ako Lord, but backup ako ni Lord. My God, pupuntahan kita, tapos doon sa bahay mo. Hindi ako magdala ng security. Maybe yung driver, punta ako sa iyo. Puntahan kita, sabihin ko, di ba sinabi ko ng putang ina ninyo, huwag ninyong lukuhin ang gobyerno. Kaya ko kayo pinagbigyan, kasi, ang inaalaala ko yung Pilipino at makakain. Wala kasi masyadong trabaho. Kung sana progress na tayo as a country, progress na maraming trabaho, then you do not have this stupid activity of allowing gambling. But at this time, wala talaga akong magawa. Maraming nagugutom. At umiikot naman ang... Huwag lang ninyong lukuhin ang gobyerno. Huwag ninyo akong lukuhin. Lukuhin ninyo ibang presidente, huwag ako. Pupuntahan talaga kita sa bahay. Mo. At sabi ko, pinagbigyan ko na kayo. Do not. I'm sure you will be sad pag dumating tayo sa panahon. Just last election, sinabi ko, pinuntahan ko talaga. Hindi ko sabihin kung sino. Pinuntahan ko, sabi ko, huwag ninyong takutin ang mga tao. Huwag ninyong i-terrorize. May nagkamali. Pinuntahan, on the eve of the election, sinabi ko, di ba sinabi ko sa'yo, pupuntahan kita. Isa pang patay, balikan kita dito. Papatayin kita. Kaya kayong mga gambling road, huwag ninyo akong bigyan ng problema na sikat kayo na gambling road mo. Kaya ko, puntahan ko kayo sa bahay, harap ng pamilya mo, kukumuting ko yung mukha mo.